With the news that new players are entering the market for football broadcast rights, specifically for the upcoming EFL bidding lottery, it has led to a proposal that could change English football forever. Should the 3 p.m. football blackout be scrapped? To understand why there are no live football matches shown in the United Kingdom at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, we have to go back in time to the 1960s. It is widely credited that the then Burnley chairman Bob Lord convinced the Football League, now EFL, that showing games on a Saturday at 3 p.m. would have a negative effect on matchday attendances and therefore affecting clubs' financial income. Jump almost 60 years later, where there are certain methods of bypassing this rule. Is it time for this blackout to go the way of the dodo? Well, some at the EFL seem to think so, and they are considering scrapping it if it means a better television deal. The bidding war for the rights to broadcast EFL matches starting from the 2024-25 campaign has begun, with new players entering the marketplace, giving the current rights holders Sky Sports, the live rights holders and highlights rights holders ITV, something to ponder as a rebranded BT Sport, now TNT Sports, and streaming platform DAZN are rumoured to be interested in bidding for the lucrative rights, which include the Championship, League One and League 2. The blackout is a bit of an outlier, as the UK is the only country in the world to prohibit broadcast of its football. If we take a look at Europe, where they don't have this sort of thing, there have been numerous studies that show that just because there's football on TV doesn't mean that attendances, specifically those of lower league clubs, were affected in an adverse way. But the blackout hasn't just affected English football. Remember back in 2016 when El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, kicked off at 3:15 p.m. The then rights holder Sky Sports had to broadcast the game on delay, as they weren't allowed to show it live because of the blackout. It was a farce. The European Court of Justice looked into the matter and concluded that it is in fact doubtful whether closed periods are capable of encouraging attendances at matches and participation in matches. Lastly, the UK government itself, through media regulator Ofcom in 2016, concluded that most football fans surveyed would like to have seen a balance struck between the number of televised games and those that could not be broadcast played at 3 p.m. Effectively, in recent years, the 3 p.m. blackout doesn't exist in the EFL, of course, if you're willing to pay for it. You can watch your local EFL club on the league's iFollow service, which allows you to watch the live 3 p.m. games every Saturday. So it leaves me with the question, how can the blackout be lifted? Well, the FA can ask UEFA to remove their fulfilment of its Article 48, although it would require the Premier League and the EFL to be on the same page on this issue, which could be a bargaining chip for either organisation about funding from the top flights to the EFL. It's all politics at the end of the day.